All right, everyone, welcome back to another follow-up video. I'm hoping to do this video without much editing. And so what we have here today is LLbean in black leather Cresta Hiker boot that was rebottomed or resold by Day Page out in the Pacific Northwest. Today I am just doing a very quick introduction to one of the many questions that people have into how to preserve their hiking boots. I want to make it very simple. I'm not trying to make it more difficult than it is so that people out there can honestly try to prevent any damage to their leather boots and to try to keep them up to date, making sure that the life of the leather is obviously strengthened and expanded by simply adding some of the preservatives here that I have for you today. This is also partially a review of the NYX heavy duty leather preservative, which you can find probably at nyxboots.com. I'm not being sponsored by them, but this is a product that I purchased from NYX back in the days to put it on my actual firefighting boots. And so this little jar will cost you about, I think, maybe under $20. So it's not that expensive, and it is definitely a way to increase the lifespan of your leather boots. And so without further ado, as I mentioned, this video is primarily just going over a simplified form of how you can prevent your boots from not having a long life. Because I have a cut in my hands, I am going to use just your regular glove. And without making it much complicated, guys, I mean, it's very easy, right? You get your whatever kind of leather preservative that you will like. You know, to be honest with you, there's so many products out there. We live in an era of mass production of similar or equal value, or you know, same perform the same way, things like that. So you can do your research, but essentially you could definitely buy a cheaper brand. This one you would say is a little more expensive, so if you don't have a lot of money, just go with a cheaper one. The actual ingredients on the majority of the leather preservatives are the same. They just kind of like function a little different, but without making it more complicated, guys, this is a very easy step. First is obviously you have to remove your shoelaces. And particularly to these LLbean Cresta boot, what we're actually looking for is the creases that are in the inner part of the front of the boot. As you can see, they're actually waterproof, which means that they have one line going down, and they were actually sewn in there to prevent water from seeping in from the bottom of the tongue, and that goes all the way to the top, as you can see. So basically all we're gonna do is we're going to apply a little small amount of the leather preservative into your fingers. You can do it without the glove, or you can do it with the glove. And what you want to start doing is just start rubbing it around in circles. You can do lines, just go around until basically what you're trying to do is making sure that you cover all of the areas that where the leather is, especially the creases right here, so that if there's any possibility of water getting into it, at least this leather preservative also functions a bit like preventing water from moving. And so you definitely want to get into all the areas. You want to apply a not an excessive amount, but a good chunk to it, so that you can just work it all around, and especially right here with the where the leather has been put together around the shoe hoops here, and always using the excess amount to try to cover the rest of the boot. What you're trying to do is really just condition the leather, meaning that this product is going to soak in, and it's going to basically allow the leather to get refinished, get a little bit of protection, whether you are in extreme heat, snow, rain, mud. I mean, basically all the elements that you can think of when going out for a good extensive hike, guys. And like I mentioned, this video is just going over the most simple way to preserve your leather boots. I'm sure you'll probably go online and you'll look up where to buy the leather preservative, which one is better, what product is best, which one is more expensive than the other one, and that is really your choice as a customer. That is the one area where you can decide what product you're gonna go with. Like I say, generally speaking, this is a compound between beeswax among other ingredients, but they do the same. They all activate the same, they all protect the same, and it's just really depending on your preference, your wallet, and how do you decide to come upon it, right? For me, the one from NYX has worked the best. I have no issues with it. I'm sure I could get a more expensive one, but I don't need to get a more expensive one. This jar lasts me about now probably like 6 months, and look, it is still kind of full, and I use it like every couple months, and I do have multiple pair of boots, guys. But anyways, I hope this video helps, guys. Just short, easy, simple. Make sure you put a good amount of it, let them air dry, and you'll see how the compound basically gets soaked in, and the leather would eventually look beautiful. Anyways, share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment below. For any more tips, check out some of my other videos, and until the next video, guys, see you later. Bye.